This isn't the video I was gonna make you, but I was at Steve's last night. We were watching the fights, and I had to come over here to get something. But this was that garage I built 12 years ago. Built the whole thing by myself. But I made these doors, and they still look good. Turned out nice. That was his dedication to me after I finished it. I'm sure you remember that article. Virginia Wildlife. Let's talk about death trap. I had that double LVL. I built the gable, propped one end of it up on those king studs, and I had this end walking it up on a step ladder like a moron. Finally got it up there. Got my hip rafters in. I don't know, it was a fun project. Somebody wants me to make him a swing set, and I knew he had a bunch of old swing parts over here, so I came over to get them. Basket I made from Mo. A fan. I remember I was making these all the time. At any rate, I never knew if you ever saw this project. I'll take you out there and show you that deck I made. Cut his light off. This one was fun. Talk about labor intensive. He hired this mason. We met him at Lowe's. He looked like one of the band members from ZZ Top. And he came out. He built this chimney. I don't know if you see that gray? That's the mortar he used. That doesn't match the house. The whole thing was gray. You're like, we can't have that. He had to come back and actually paint all the mortar joints to try and match the house over there. Didn't come out too bad. Put all these aircraft cable railings up. It's funny because 4 years ago, I wasn't working on Cat's house, I was working on the Proctors, and they did the same thing. They had a stupid F channel. They had a bunch of it doing the dumpster, so I used the F channel to regulate to help support the railings. I wanted to do a round railing. Steve wouldn't let me. Made me do an octagon. We made a box, wooden box, and stuck space heaters in each end. Put grill thermometers to check the temperature, and we'd heat these boards up. I can't remember. We had it down to a science until they were flexible. Then we'd come bend them around this form. And the white, I don't know what it is. The white ones. I bet I broke $1,000 worth of white boards that day. Something about the white just would not bend well. Yeah, I'm not happy with that there. But he's happy with it. Yeah. Got one more thing I wanted to show you. So it kind of became a, I don't know, silly tradition. All my signs and punch lists and things like that. So one day he called me, and one of his son's friends, he got upset or something, and he put his car in reverse and backed into that wall, knocked that wall halfway out. Headers and rafters were coming down. So I came over here and jacked it all back up. Replaced it, you can see where the studs were broken, bolted it back to the slab. But I was sick. That was the siding that the kid ran into off the garage door that I had to replace. So I made him a sign. Another sign. And Chafin was getting rid of his, like brand new leather sofas. And he came by and he dropped them off in my driveway. I was only like 10 minutes behind him, and by the time I got there, someone stole the damn sofas and the recliners. That was the one I had on the front door at Katz. We're not talking to him. I don't know what the hell I did to her. Nobody's talking to me. But they got upset and threw that in the dumpster because there no graffiti. So I pulled it out, brought it over here to Chafin's. Too many curse words. I told him to fuck off. Anyway, I got another sign for Steve. This was the one that other $1 million clusterfuck I was involved with 4 or 5 years ago, where the architects forgot to put girders in the house. But I left that in the front door. I think the homeowner's superintendent saw it, took it to the homeowner. Next day, they were all out there, architects and engineers, and they told me to make it right, and I did. Steve always keeps some beer in here for me. Anyway, little tour of, oh yeah. There's that sign. Never got the sofa back. At any rate, I'm going to try and make you a proper video this evening. But I was here and I didn't know if you'd seen the garage I built, the deck. I built the hokey room, but I'm not going in there to show you that. That was pretty cool too. Anyway, talk at you later.